Hi everyone, Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to Real Economy Trucking. So, I'm leaving Le Mans here. Going to go ahead and take this job from Vinci Construction to EDF, from Le Mans to Saint Laurent. Alright, so here we go. Looks like Vinci I see over there to the left on my GPS. So I would say that is where I need to go. Do I need fuel? Not really. So maybe I'll go through the roundabout.
Turn right.
Which is the way the GPS wants me to go anyway.
At the
But
roundabout,
it's just a little
take the
cleaner
third exit.
and less concern about traffic lights and other things like that. So this way I can just go
Exit
ahead,
now.
drive around here, and I assume pull right in.
Turn right.
Guess we're going around this way. A very small, constrained construction site. Alright, there's our pickup point. But it's the only way in here,
This is
I
where it
believe. And I'm pretty sure the load's right in front of us. As I thought, only load here.
Okay, here we go.
So now that we've been assigned it, we will grab it and run. So the nice thing is 462 euros here. So it's a pretty good payout, all things considered. Certainly better than typical, where we're getting well under €1 a kilometer. This is almost, not quite 1.5. It's 1.4. But it's pretty nice.
Time to get the job done.
Alright, so we have got 274 kilometers. So I've reset myself there. But we will get this going. Just a large bulldozer, it looks like. Because it just listed as a Z35K,
Get
but
ready to turn left.
again, being unfamiliar with some of the European, well, all of the European things, I don't know what a 35K is, or probably who even the manufacturer is. So, I'm going to go ahead. I should be able to pull in between that.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Alright, so we're going to head back kind of the way we came, past Alain.
Exit now.
French paint jobs from Euro Truck Simulator. Dumagas.
straight
I
on
thought it was
and then
dumb gas,
turn
but
left.
it is not. Let me turn left here.
Turn left.
Alright. So we're going to enter the roadway. I did not realize this was the interstate or the freeway. Again, nobody's really given me that info of what technically it's called. Might just be the freeway, the high-speed roadway, I don't know. But 86,000 pounds is this load, so it's going to be a bit of weight, but get us up near 71,000 euros. Again, the goal is just to stay in the positive profit for 7 days, and my concern is, I'm going to have to buy some gas. I'm almost wondering if it's better to it really shouldn't matter if I buy gas in pieces or if I just fill up once when I'm really running empty. It's just when I fill up once, it tends to be quite a bit of
At the roundabout,
cost,
Take the
and
first exit.
it always seems to kind of put us in a negative
Exit now.
situation. Alright, so we'll have our tolls. Piscine, I know that means pool. So, and there was a floaty ring there, so that would make sense. Again, I'm going to try to remember to stop stopping, that I can go here and at least continue moving, and that will help. So we're going northeast. I just don't know if we're then going to go to the right. Alright, 751 euros for Robert. Good job. So that already gets us over 71,000, and again, given our payment is about 257 euros, I believe,
Get ready.
that's
Turn right.
going to be great. I'm not fast enough that I can turn on my cruise control, which is what I was trying to do. Instead, I just made it worse, because I just got really, really slow while going up a hill. But yeah, I think I need to be over 20 kilometers. Maybe I need to be higher than that, because it's still not turning on. There we go. So I tried it over, you know, it's certainly, maybe it's 30. Don't know, but it's on now. So Le Havre is where I think we had come from. So we will, whoop. They were not yielding. Wow, I really have to keep left, so. Alright. Well, I'm glad I could get over. I thought I just had to move over one lane. So continuing through the French countryside. Now, it's definitely exciting to see SCS just continue to keep working at things. Obviously, on the American Truck Simulator side, there's been some big news with the release of Texas, and I've started including that and updated myself and my maps accordingly for that. But here, they're talking about redoing Stuttgart, in improving the graphics and doing so with other German cities and so forth over time, but they didn't elaborate. They said they're unable to say exactly where they're going next, but so I'm assuming the next update, regardless of whether there's a map release or not, will involve some of those city upgrades in Germany. I'm not familiar enough with any of the old cities to honestly tell the difference, so I just am happy they continue to work on things and continue to want to keep enhancing the product, which is great. Which again then makes it really easy when they release a map or something to happily give them payment for that to continue to expand the official work they're doing, because they certainly do plenty of other things that they don't charge for. Alright. So I'm assuming I need to go this way per the keep right. But had to slow down again because of the vehicle that was nearby. So we're kind of running into the same situation I always tend to, which is the inability to get up to speed with these heavy loads, but that's kind of the situation with heavy haul. Couldn't think of how I wanted to state that. So I'll merge. Oh, well, I'll stay in this lane, I guess. It looks like the left lane was more being compressed and merged into the other left lane. So I definitely don't have the speed to stay in the right lane, so don't want to do that. So it looks like E502 and A28 is the route that we're on. It kind of was almost like a sharp-edged S on the map, where we kind of went out a bit, then headed south, then headed west a bit more, and then almost turned north a bit. to come into town, so I'm anticipating there's going to be a bit of bouncing around here. It's an interesting way the right paint is done with the kind of the gap. It's almost like long dashed lines, where in the US I'm used to what they have near the left at the guardrail, which is a solid line. But maybe because you can pull over on the shoulder, which you still can do in the US, they note it differently, where obviously at the guardrail, with the guardrail right there, if you cross that line, you're hitting the guardrail. So it's possible that just any kind of ability to move over is how they mark that. Alright, well, my cruise is set at 90, which is the speed limit, and is also the max I can go. We'll see if we get there, or, if other things will happen, because, the nice thing with the European runs is they don't have the weigh stations we do in the US, so you're not having to suddenly just stop on the interstate because they want to weigh you. But there's a lot of tolls, as I've talked about, now that I'm out of Germany, where they have the Autobahn, and I think they don't have the tolls for that because of the high speeds and so forth. It looks like we've got a Corona trailer next to us on the left. I think that's one of the free updates they had done recently, was to add those in. So I think that might be the first one I've seen. Alright, so we're still kind of circling around Paris, but one of the reasons, aside from the great portion of having great pay, obviously that's not the paint job. I stopped because I was amazed with the paint, but I think that just somehow isn't skinned properly at that point, and that's what it looks like without the overlay.
Keep right.
Although now it looks like it became blue, so maybe it just took a little bit of time. Alright, so now we're going to go here over to Bordeaux. We can go 50, and we're not going super fast, so I'm just going to keep going, because I assume once I clear here, there we go, that we're back. Well, we continue to be moving southwest here, even though we've changed directions. Again, the left lane merging in, so I'll just stay smoothly in mine. So Saint Laurent, so we may be exiting? I don't know. Guess it depends how far off we are.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Alright, we are. Because, yeah, we still have 100 kilometers to go, but obviously we're going to be doing some of that travel on secondary roads. So I'm trying to maintain enough speed here, because we're going uphill as well. So I'd like to avoid any major slowdown here. But heading over, and then we're going to have our toll that we're going to need to pay. So we'll see what that will be once we get there. But again, nothing quickly happening with this load. Ah, I forgot to look at that. Yeah, I am. I'm going to need to rest pretty much the same time I'm dropping things off. So literally within 2 minutes. So we will go ahead and drop our load and then find somewhere to rest, which hopefully we'll see as we head into Saint Laurent.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Okay, so we're going to head off to the left. We're not going to Nantes. I assume this sign will say Saint Laurent. There it is.
Go straight on.
Now we're down to 72 kilometers here. I need to get myself down to, say, 55. Okay, now we have a 10-minute gap, so that's not great. But hopefully that'll work. Alright, well, I can accelerate some more here, because now this is 70. It's quite a high overpass, but it's possible because it passes some other road that's significantly higher, that it's set at that elevation. Alright, so nice country lane. Getting to be a little bit late. It's 7 p.m., so we've got about an hour in game time, it says, till we get there, so it may be getting dark, or, you know, some level of more dim light by the time we arrive. Oh, I can actually go even quicker now. So I will continue to take advantage of that as I was closing in on the limit I was at before. But that climb to the bridge over the river here didn't help. So a lot more of these trees here. And of course, not seeing any rest location. We're only 35 kilometers. We can see the name of the town. So this could be another situation where we get a $200 violation penalty because we can't rest. I don't understand why there aren't rest points in the towns, but it sincerely looks like there may not be.
Get ready to turn left.
Because, yeah, I don't think I saw anything. And I don't see anything ahead.
Turn left.
So I may not have a choice. This is a challenge, I will tell you that. Because, yeah, I have 13 minutes. I don't know why I'm getting the strange closing in on you thing, because I haven't even hit my limit yet. Usually I can go over a little bit, but like I said, we're seeing the loop around Saint Laurent, but whoa, there's a very large nuclear reactor here, it looks like. I assume that's what that is. That's what I would expect it to be, given what I see.
Get ready to turn left.
Alright, well, we've discovered it. We just sadly haven't discovered a rest spot.
Turn left.
So I will be getting a penalty this time or next time when I do that, but this must be some sort of energy nuclear facility that we're delivering to. It's pretty impressive. We are dropping off at Nucleon, so I assume that means nuclear, or in some way. Alright, well now I am at 0. It's telling me 6 minutes till I'll get there, but that again assumes that I'm moving at a good pace. We've got some sort of a gate, it looks like, that we're going to need to get through. Yeah, the speed's pretty good. It's only 2 kilometers, but it's telling me 4 minutes for some reason, even though we're going... It could go 80.
Get ready.
Alright, so we have circled around. Lots of folks around, even on a late
Turn
Friday night. But I would imagine facilities like this don't ever really shut down.
Get ready to turn left.
Well, I'm going to have to turn left up there, but
Turn
the
left.
question becomes, where do I drop it? I guess I should turn my signal off, although now I
Turn right.
need it on. Just terrible with, honestly, turning it off. I'm so focused on getting where I need to get.
Turn right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to look at the map next time of,
We are finished.
because I really should find a place to rest before I try to grab another job, I think. Although, I don't know. If I can get one, though, from here, it would be hard not to take it, because who knows where I need to go otherwise. I'm guessing those forklifts or that other trailer might be available. So I'll have to see, but that will appear in another episode. This one's certainly long enough with the slow going that we had. Alright, so this is one of those great trailers that turn in the back. So there we go. Whoops. That's not what I wanted specifically. That's too much. So we'll straighten that out. I might have to move around a bit, because I don't know that I could have quite gotten it where I needed it. I'm still not sure that I'm going to be able to get it where I need it, but I'm going to try. So let's see. Now will it turn right back, do the same thing? Because then I'll be good. There we go. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, so I've got several achievements, but 491, still the skilled worker. More importantly, our profit is really good given Robert coming in and so forth. So, doing well. I will see you next time.